Khia hit the net last night for another edition of Gag Order, and while T.S. Madison was nowhere around, he was certainly a topic of conversation as Khia explained the origination of her Manwhore gag. Let's get into it, shall we? For the record, Khia did have a docket last night, but this video is pertaining to the inevitable questions about her former Queen's Court co-host, T.S. Madison. There were two pertinent phone calls. The first addressed the homophobic, transphobic allegations that Khia has been facing for referring to T.S. Madison as Manwhore, and the second addressed the trademark situation. I found them both quite interesting. Check them out.
Stop getting fucked for free. Now, in case you want the queen to try, fuck nigga done tried, you pussy asshole done tried. Got some teeth. Back on the side. In and go. Bitch ain't in it, nigga that right here about a goddamn thing. I'm feeling cause it just ain't what you want. What the fuck you want? Bitch you lame, don't have time to play. Don't have time for that, bitch what you say. Don't have time for lame, don't have time for that. Eddie and fuck, always see your shame. Why you in my face? Serious when the judge come back to her motherfucking chambers. Call in number 404-671-6900. Is you live, whore? Is you live?
Khia?
Yes.
Now listen, babe, you gotta listen to what I got to say before you gag and all that other shit. But check me out, okay now, so I know you want to talk about Mandie, but I just gotta get this off my chest.
Ain't nobody said nothing about Mandie. We done left Mandie in last week.
Listen, when the Queen's Court started, I didn't know how to take you at first, but I grew to love you, you know. I mean, I know people roast and all that other foolishness, so, you know, I respect where you was coming from once I got to know you. But then, like, when you walked off set, I didn't appreciate that because I felt like you was leaving Mandie by herself, but then I got your precipitation of it, so, you know, I'm like, okay, she ain't that bad, but then, like, when you came with the punks and sisters, I took that shit personal because, you know, gay people, we came from a long way to be called out that name a lot. Then you say something about, like, no disrespect, roast and gag everybody, that's completely fine. So I took that into consideration. But last week you was talking about Madison, calling her man and stuff, and I just want to know, how do you feel? Because, you know, Madison, she considered herself as a female, so you taking her back to a different disrespectful level.
No.
That's not roast and gag,
I think that is roast and gag. At the end of the day, I feel like you can't be able to roast one group of people and then you can't roast the other. If you know that I'm a grunge roaster and I go below the belt and I go for the jugular vein and that's my type of roasting and you grew to love it, but then you get sensitive for a certain category or certain people or you can't do that. Because if I say Mandie, Michael, Marcus, Maurice, Manny, Man, Manure, Manubo, Manatee, Mike, Mansell, Marshall, Mark, Matthew, Mandie, are you mad whore, is no different than when I say Wendy, Wendell, Bartholomew. What makes Madison any different from Wendy Williams? What makes a gay man any different from a straight woman? What makes a sissy any different from a sourpuss? It is my way of delivering my roast and gag. So if you don't like it, no. If you don't like it, then no, because I roast and gag everybody, baby. No, it can't just be for the gay community.
A whole community of gay people.
And it's a whole community of whores. whores. And it's a whole community of prostitutes. It's not just trans prostitutes. It's straight women prostitutes. So you can't say I can roast a stinking ass whore, but I can't roast a trans woman.
Okay, no, listen, Khia, this is
And
what
if
I need.
I call you
Like
Mandie,
I said, I was a fan. I grew to be a fan of yours, and I don't want to give up on you, so I just want to make sure I'm not supporting nobody that dislikes.
Give up on me, baby, because you don't get it. Because I felt like Mandie Manwhore was a gag. Because you feel like we're in an uncomfortable place right now. I can't say that. Me and Madison are set up and gagged and talked about every motherfucking body. I don't give a fuck about what she say about me. I don't follow what she say about me. I don't at her. I don't stalk her. I don't hashtag Mandie Manwhore. If I want to say Mandie Manwhore and that's a part of my gag, then that's a part of my gag. You clench your pearls, but then you got in your feelings. But if I can say you can't pick sides on this, because then I don't feel like.
And I respect that. But you see, she's making money off everything you say.
And I want her to.
Mandie Manwhore, she's making a court.
Sell a t-shirt that say Mandie Manwhore and make a court off all my slogans. Make money off everything that I gave you. Because again, I'm the puppet master. I gave you the ideas. I gave you the creativity. So go ahead. I don't have a problem with that. So put up Mandie Manwhore on the t-shirt and get coin. At the end of the day, I felt like it was a gag. And everybody want to take it personal. They like, oh, you can't say Mandie Manwhore. How can I not say Mandie Manwhore when that shit took me out of here? So it's like, no, instead of you stealing the queen slogans and putting Mandie Manwhore on t-shirts, you should have got you a big dick bitch deal like Safari with condoms, prep, and motherfucking dildos. Sell your dick, bitch. You open your door with it swinging. Next case. Get money, bitch. Sell what works for you. Next caller. I thought Mandie Manwhore was hilarious. And that's what I'm going to call that bitch. And every week, I'm going to add a new motherfucking, I'm going to add a new goddamn name to it. Just like I thought about adding a new name to Wendy Williams. Yup, that's mine too. See, that's what you can do when you the creator. You know, I can add, just like I came up with Wendell, I came up with Mandie, Michael, Marcus, Maurice, Manny, Man, Manure, Bow, Manatee, Mike, Mansell, Marshall, Mark, and Matthew. Take your ass to church and pray about it, bitch. Hey, folks, God damn, I should have went live on YouTube. I ain't gonna be able to say this shit. I'm gonna be gagging tomorrow, bitch. Is you live on? We live from the Queen's Chamber. Hey, baby.
Please stand with me in boycotting this raggedy ass show. And nobody's going to watch without Tia's mouth. You stay here.
You watching, bitch? You watching? Please boycott with me to boycott this show because you are tuned in. Next caller. Is you live, whore? Oh, is you live? Is you mad, horse? Man, horse. Are you mad? I thought that shit was hilarious. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. We are here to roast your ass, so it's like, y'all want to get sensitive and personal and, you know, I don't know what else y'all want to say, but I really don't give a fuck. I said I wasn't talking about that shit no more. If you're not a fan, don't come to my page. This is for Team Khia. This is for the Queen's Court. The official Queen's Court gag order live from the Queen's Chambers. So anything else don't matter. God damn.
Khia's final caller of the evening seemed to reiterate everything I've said in each and every one of my videos. The caller, who just so happened to be a trans woman, shared her thoughts on the recent fallout between Khia and her former Queen's Court partner, T.S. Madison.
Is you live, whore?
Hi, Queen. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, Queen. I just want to call because I am so tired of all these people mentioning that woman's name. Can they just please leave her alone and go to her channel with that raggedy manager of hers? They are just a shit show. They just need to leave her alone. You are all moving on to bigger and better things. I want you to please stop mentioning her name. And it's her messy ass fans who are calling and they're gonna be recording this video and putting it on her Facebook.
Yes, but they're the ones that kept it going all this time. They the ones.
Exactly. And it's like, you know what? That lady is such a mess. She used you to make herself look like a damsel in distress and got everybody feeling sorry for her. She was never on your side because I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. After all that stuff happened with Monique, she did not once get on her live to say, my girl Khia left on her own terms. Yep. Khia and me are good. She never said anything. Yep. She let all of those bloggers, from Funky Dineva to Justin J to Alex Rogers, Khia's unprofessional. Khia this. Khia left and abandoned Maddie. She didn't say one word. Yep. But then she finally said something when you retaliated and said, you know what? Fuck her. That's my idea. I'm going to keep the Queen's Court. We're going to go live together. And if you're not going to see us in the basement. As soon as you said y'all weren't going to be in the basement anymore, it's when, I trademarked this. I trademarked that. That her raggedy, ugly ass manager. Khia, you're
B-I-N-G-O.
And no wonder he only has one client. That's the reason why he only has one client, because he's unprofessional. He is a groupie. That's why he wants to be with her, because he's a groupie. Yes. And I'm just sick of them just mentioning that bitch's name.
Yes, just let it go.
I'm a transsexual too, my queen. And Madison is just a person. She's a trans who uses her transness as a comedic joke. All she talks about is her dick and balls. How are you supposed to call a trans woman like her a woman when all she talks about is her big dick and she fucking this person's husband and this, that, and that? All she is a joke, and the only people who book her are those tired-ass white queens who just like to laugh at her because she's an Aunt Jemima. Then her manager talks about, and then she had the nerve to say, Khia would still be on that red couch if it wasn't for me. Bitch, she's still in the chateau doing gigs just like you're doing. All she does is she goes to gay clubs and host. That's all she does. You do the same thing, but you perform. You're a talent. So all you do is sit in your chateau in Conyers, Georgia, sweetheart. So it's not like you in Duluth or Johns Creek. You're in Conyers in one of those big, cheap, raggedy houses, just talking about shitting on dicks and stuff like. How are you supposed to look up to a trans woman like that who talks about, she was a hoe, she shits on the dick, there's doo-doo on the voodoo and the doo-doo, and you expect to not be called a man when you was up live pissing, didn't close the door or anything, pissed right in front of the 30,000 people the 17,000 people y'all had. So how are we supposed to look at her? And she, there's so many negative stereotypes about black trans people anyway, and she perpetuates it. Mm-hmm. So,
in my case, I just feel like it was supposed to happen like that.
Go ahead, sis.
I was saying, I just feel like it was supposed to happen because if I wouldn't have walked out, I wouldn't have never knew that she copyrighted and patented and trademarked my stuff. I would have never knew. When were you going to tell me? So you wait till you get mad and wait for the internet bullies to boost you up and trick you into over talking your ass is basically what she did. And it was really? Wow. So when were you going to call and say something to me about it? We supposed to be so cool.
Exactly.
So it was it happened for a reason.
Exactly. And Queen, they try to use that since you are a powerful woman, and not only you're a powerful woman, you're a black woman. So they're going to use, she's crazy, she's she's homophobic, transphobic. No, you're just basically one of those people who's not going to be shit over. Right. And T.S. Madison, she's always been the type to try. I followed her for years, and she's always been trying to get on TV, trying to be this, trying to be that. And it's like, bitch, just be yourself. Yeah. You're not into, if you feel like the fans that you have, if they enjoy watching stories about you shitting on dicks and people shitting on the bed that you done banged out, and that's what they're comfortable watching, let them do that. But I just want you to stay, Queen. I just wanted to tell you this. I had to get that off my chest.
Yes, well, thank you.
Please do not mention that bitch no more, because she is a fake ass bitch, and she's probably watching this video right now.
Well, I blocked them. I blocked Gio. They still watch. It's like I blocked you. Yes. I tried to get away from you. I say, if you a Maddie fan, go over there. You don't have to be leaving all these messages under my pictures right here. I don't need stuff.
Exactly, Queen. And if T.S. Madison, if you're watching this, bitch, you are not talented. You are not a songstress. You are not the next girl. You are not that girl. You are going to continue to be booked at raggedy white events so they can laugh at you as an Aunt Jemima. Bitch, you are tired and through all them sisters you had in your house. They made it known that they was never for Khia, because Khia, I wish that y'all would have went into a neutral standing and y'all went to a neutral environment, because I saw it from the beginning. I followed you back since MySpace, honey. And I said that shit not going to work out because T.S. Madison is very fake. And I knew it was going to happen because you're very authentic. And it's like they teamed up to steal your idea, and she trademarked your shit when she found out, because she knew that you was no longer getting into it. Because the fans could tell that you were no longer in it. We could tell 5 or 6 blogs before you walked out. I was like, this shit ain't gonna last long. And then the bitch talking about stuff, she trademarked your Queen's Court when she saw Justin Jay's video, but Justin Jay's video was published on February 7th, but the trademark application was put in on January 29th. So she was doing all that. She was running her mouth, trying to prove receipts to these tired-ass sissies and them dumb black holes that follow her. And I want to talk to you black women that was dogging Khia for T.S. Madison.
It's okay, because you know they got no power.
And as soon as one of those black women slip up and say tranny, they gon' block your ass, and they gon' cuss you out and call you all types of black bitches. You hoes need to wake your ass up. Because y'all are some dumb assholes. Y'all was boosting that bitch head up from the beginning. Y'all know that bitch is not entertaining. Khia, you took her somewhere, because a lot of people didn't know who T.S. Madison was. You were the one on the Shade Room. You was the one on Baller Alert. T.S. Madison,
I think it was a lot of down low men that was liking it too. It'd just be surprised. I feel like it was a lot of lurkers in the background.
Exactly.
Just like a lot of them. I didn't know anything about her porn, but they lurks on that. Because they're the mutants. That's just what they is. They just the mutants.
Exactly. And I just had to get out.
And not in a trans way, but just in that sneaky, lying, slithering in the dark. It's a lot of people that want to be in relationships, want loving relationships, want to be with a couple. Everybody not out here prostituting and selling themselves. Everybody didn't walk the street. All trans women didn't have a problem getting a job. So you can't say that that's everybody's story. You didn't have that to do. Everybody didn't have the whore. So it's like, don't play.
And that's what I'm saying, Queen. So you can sit up there and they can kiki about you calling Trina sourpuss and calling these women out, calling them all type of bitches and hoes. But as soon as you call this trans woman Mandie Manwhore, you're homophobic and you're transphobic. They need to wake the fuck up, because they be dogging them girls. And all you comments from them, she needs to hang up. You bitches can kiss my ass, because I've been waiting to tell my queen that you are the star queen, and all these messy assholes under your comments, take your asses to Mandie's page if you want to watch Mandie, but we are Team Khia till the day we die. And I had to say that, Queen.
Yes, thank you so much.
On Instagram, and I love you, and we don't give a fuck about Madison, Giovanni, Craig, none of them other bitches. All them girls can jump to hell. Giovanni needs to worry about getting on Jenny Craig instead of trying to make YouTube videos looking a hot ass mess. Because I don't trust no black gay man that wear contacts, because all he do is screw white men because he's ashamed of being black, and all T.S. Madison do is put on a minstrel show because she thinks that shit funny. You ain't no damn woman if you talk about dick and balls and standing up kissing and how you shitting on people's dicks and stuff. Ain't nobody want to hear that. That shit is nasty. And I'm a trans woman. I don't want to see no shit like that. Girl, please. But Queen, I'm going to let you go because I know you hating assholes telling you to hang up.
But I want to give you, that's one thing about the motherfucking Queen's Chambers. We the people get a voice. You say what the fuck you want to say. And thank you for calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Queen.
Bye-bye.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Much love, Team Khia. And again, look, we all already know we hated walking on you hoes. I don't even know why you motherfuckers be still sitting on this page acting like a bitch give a fuck about all of that. Because again, the shit is dead. We don't still seem to go into that direction. So I'm going to end the live. Because again, I'm creative. I like to have fun. I like to do sketch comedy. I like to laugh. That's why I knew to walk away. That's why I'm not with all this bullshit. Because when I get mad for real. See, they be playing them pussy games, but I'm not going to play no pussy games with you. You know what I'm saying? We all know where each other stay. So So at the end of the day, I want Gag Order and the Queen's Court Live to be fun and gagful, and I ain't nobody got to be going back and forth. If you team this person, you team that person. I follow 0 people. I don't add and hashtag people. I don't lurk on people's page. I don't know about Madison's videos because I never watched them. I don't sit and look at your videos. I don't sit and look at nobody's videos. I laugh about shit that's in the news, stuff that's on the docket, stuff that's in the industry, and I do me. Other than that, I ain't watching what you doing. I don't care about you copying. I don't give a fuck about what you saying. And if you team Khia, fuck with me. Monday night Gag Order. We're going to be gagging live, where you can be a part of the audience, where you can be a part of the jury, where you can come out and meet and greet the queen, where you can present cases and gag and roast and have your voice be heard, present cases. Hit me up, KhiaThugMrs.com, if you have a case that you want to present or evidence or shit that needs to be on the docket so we can review it. And much love, Team Khia. I thank you guys. I was supposed to go live on YouTube, but I didn't tonight. But I'm glad it's running smooth. Maybe I just can't go live with the half screen. I see people are still calling. But catch me next week live on Gag Order. That's what's up. Much love, Team Khia.
So what are your thoughts on Khia's recent Gag Order? Leave your comments down below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and visit straightfromtheA.com daily.